The soft patter of the afternoon drizzle intensifies, turning the emerald canopy into a rhythmic percussion instrument. Hidden beneath a broad monstera leaf, a vibrant glass frog watches the silver beads of water roll past its transparent skin. A metallic jewel beetle emerges from a crevice, its iridescent shell shimmering like an oil slick under the gray sky. For the tiny inhabitants of the undergrowth, a single raindrop is a falling boulder that could change their world in an instant. The smell of petrichor rises from the damp earth, a signal for the forest's most secretive reptiles to begin their hunt. A vine snake, slender and bright green, mimics a swaying branch as it glides through the damp foliage with lethal grace. Among the ferns, a colony of leafcutter ants works tirelessly, their path turned into a treacherous river by the light rain. A dragonfly finds refuge under a mushroom cap, its gossamer wings vibrating to shake off the clinging moisture. The drizzle creates a symphony of whispers, masking the sound of a jumping spider as it leaps onto a wet stone. Deep in the hollow of a rotting log, a mother centipede guards her pale eggs, protected from the encroaching dampness. A forest dragon lizard stands perfectly still on a moss-covered branch, its prehistoric scales glistening in the humidity. Raindrops gather at the tips of orchids, forming heavy crystal globes that eventually plunge into the leaf litter below. A velvet worm stalks through the damp shadows, its soft, hydraulic legs moving in a fluid, hypnotic motion. The mist thickens, wrapping the trunks of ancient trees in a ghostly embrace that muffles the calls of the distant birds. A butterfly, its wings heavy with moisture, waits patiently for a break in the clouds to dry its delicate scales. The water surface of a small puddle becomes a chaotic dance of concentric circles as the drizzle continues its steady rhythm. A praying mantis, camouflaged as a withered leaf, waits for an unsuspecting fly to seek shelter nearby. The humidity brings out the bioluminescence of certain fungi, casting a faint, eerie green glow along the damp trail. A small gecko licks a raindrop off its eye, a necessary grooming ritual in the tropical humidity. The forest floor is a mosaic of life, where every fallen leaf provides a roof for a multitude of tiny, scurrying insects. A snail emerges from its shell, its slimy trail glistening like a silver ribbon across the dark, wet bark. High above, a tree boa coils tighter around a branch, its patterned skin blending seamlessly with the lichen and moss. The sound of the drizzle changes as it hits the waxy surface of a pitcher plant, sliding into the trap below. A group of beetles huddled together under a mushroom, sharing the limited dry space as the clouds darken. The drizzle begins to wash away the scent trails of predators, giving the smaller creatures a momentary sense of relief. A master of disguise, the leaf-tailed gecko remains invisible against the wet bark, even as the rain beats against its back. The forest air is thick with the scent of damp earth and crushed leaves, a heady perfume for the creatures of the night. A weaver ant struggles to keep its footing on a slippery leaf, its mandibles firmly gripping a precious cargo. The drizzle turns into a light fog, blurring the lines between the earth and the sky in the deep jungle. A skink darts between the roots of a giant fig tree, its smooth scales allowing it to slide through the wet crevices. A spiderweb, heavy with hundreds of tiny dew-like droplets, hangs like a diamond necklace between two ferns. The rain brings out the vivid colors of the forest, making the greens deeper and the reds more brilliant. A beetle uses a fallen petal as a raft, navigating a miniature lake formed in the crook of a tree root. As the sun tries to peek through the clouds, a rainbow-like shimmer appears on the surface of the wet leaves. A millipede curls into a tight spiral as a heavy drop hits it, its armored segments providing a perfect shield. The drizzle is a life-giver, replenishing the tiny pools where the next generation of insects will soon hatch. The light fades as the drizzle persists, turning the vibrant jungle into a world of shadows and whispers. Every creature, no matter how small, has found a way to thrive in this damp emerald kingdom. As the day ends, the drizzle remains, a constant companion to the hidden lives of the rainforest.